this way because that way I don't have to do any editing. Here's my food. I just spent 3 hours at several different stores because no one had cabbage or the other ingredients I needed. So we'll see how this goes. So I've been gone for hours, as previously mentioned. So I am making dinner quickly right now. I have a quesadilla. It is hummus, salsa, cheese, garbanzo beans, and then I only have a couple of garbanzo beans left, so I'm finishing my jar of garbanzo beans. It's a good night. Allison is gone. Rachel is gone. Hopefully Allison stays out all night. Update. Everything has been washed. Most things are put away. Most of that is going to be used. We're doing good. I'm chopping cabbage now. I don't know what to do. Alright, we're gonna do this. You'll either see me chop cabbage or it'll be evidence when I have to go to the hospital. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that was good. Alright. Hey! We have cabbage. Maybe I'm supposed to take... That looks gross. I'm probably supposed to take that off. Alright, trash. Great. That made it a lot easier. So much cabbage. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I don't know where to put this. Okay. Now I just roughly chop the cabbage according to the recipe. I have a dilemma. I have this much cabbage left. It's full. It's already full. There's only cabbage in here. This is just all cabbage. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of the leftover cabbage. It's so... I'm not going to be able to make soup. I'm just going to make cabbage. Okay, so I've taken out all of the leafy cabbage leaves and put them in there. I'll use them later, I guess. And then now I just have this. So hopefully that'll work better. After all that shopping, after I made a beautiful list, I freaking forgot something. I'm so disappointed in myself. It's okay because I forgot hash browns and I have this extra potato because it has not gonna fit in there. This is cabbage, celery, carrots, onions, potatoes. No liquid yet. So I'm gonna put probably half of this in there or a third of it in there, and then the rest of it is just gonna be my hash browns because I'm gonna make these really beautiful burritos, and I'm so disappointed. But it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know. I'm such an idiot. This is why it's chaotic. Because this is a disaster. I'm going to have to make half of it in a pot and then half of it in here, and half of it's going to cook overnight in here, and the other part is going to just be on the oven for a little while. Why I do this to myself. There's also 4 cups of chicken broth that I got from the store. 2 cups of homemade veggie broth, and by homemade veggie broth I mean you put your scraps of veggies in water, so I think it's half dirt, and 2 cups of water with a bouillon cube dissolved into it, and by dissolved into it I mean there's a bouillon cube just sitting on there because it did not dissolve because I used cold water. So I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so update. So I started putting it into a pot, and then I was like, oh, there'll be plenty of room, I can just do it. So it's in and it fits, but the lid isn't, I don't know if you can tell, the lid's not actually on. So I don't know if it's actually gonna cook. It's just like a mess. But I mixed it. Like now it's mixed. It's not just like tomatoes sitting on top. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Like I'm definitely not going to bed anytime soon. So like if in 3 hours nothing happens, then I can like take some of it out and put it on a pot, I think. But I'm gonna call that good and make some rice and then move on to my next recipe. All right, we have this, which hasn't boiled over yet. Rice is going. Went off seamlessly. Now we're gonna make some burritos, maybe? I may make my banana muffins first. We'll see how I feel. Update, I've had a small snack. I found this fancy yogurt sugar thing that was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. And I took some of the liquid out so that the lid actually closed. And it's in here. You can kind of see it. It's in here. And I'm going to do that thing where you like blend some of it up so it's like a thicker broth. I don't know, I just thought it would work. And then it'll go in later. And then soup will happen. And the rice is still cooking. So we're making good progress. It's 7:15. Allison still isn't home yet, but she has clinical tomorrow, so she'll be home not super late. So now I'm making muffins. I have my NutriBullet here, which doesn't blend food to save its life. So I'm gonna try and hand mix it and then put it into the blender, and maybe then it'll like blend better. I don't know. Alright, update. Allison got home. And she has clinical tomorrow. So she wants to go to sleep. And if she's going to sleep, then I can't be in the kitchen and I can't be loud and I can't give you updates. So I'm going to quietly show you where I'm at. And we will pick this up in the morning. I used an immersion blender. It worked significantly better than the Vitamix, so that was exciting. This is cooking. Looks beautiful. The rice is done. Looks beautiful. I don't know where I'm going to put all this. I don't have containers for all of it. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. Oh, I luckily turned the oven off. And some stuff in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of minor cleanup and we'll pick this up in the morning. Okay, so we have day 2. Changed to my sexy outfit. Took a shower. Worked out. It's been a good day. This has been in the slow cooker. It looks good. There's like, I don't know, a cup in the fridge that I put in a pot that I'll have to deal with. The rice went away. I have this mess. And this. Let's see what we can do. I made muffins. They look beautiful. We'll see how they turn out. They're smaller because the batch made 9. I made a double batch and then I put them into 24. So they're all smaller, but like, I don't know, they look pretty even. So we'll see how they turn out when they cook. I'm preheating the oven right now. I made peanut sauce. It was just a quick recipe because I had ran out, and while I'm making a mess, I might as well kill 1,000 birds with one stone. My muffins have 2 minutes left. Let's see. Hey, they're getting bigger. Alright, so they worked. Great. Now I'm gonna do... I can't really do cornbread. Now I'm maybe gonna do some putting away. Soup has been stored. I have this container, and then I have this container bag that I'm gonna freeze. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully it'll work. And then my muffins came out. They're very squishy. They look good. So I'm going to do cleanup, and then I'm gonna make some muffins I can put in the freezer, or not muffins, burritos I can put in the freezer for breakfast. And cornbread muffins I can also put in the freezer for dinners. And then I'll be good. And I need to do cleanup. I'll be back, I don't know, hopefully not soon. I really want to get this cleaned up. She was really in a bad mood last night, so wish me luck. So you know when honey gets like all crystallized and then you like can't get it out of the bottom? So my mom told me to put it in hot water, like put water on the stove and then put it in. So I did, and it worked. And I got the honey out and I put it in my other container that I just opened, but here's the bear. Now. This is very sad. I've done some cleanup. I've done some washing. Well, I haven't done any washing, but I put things in the washing machine. And yep, now I'm gonna make some cornbread. I got this cornbread from Trader Joe's and it's gluten-free. And it's great. So I'm gonna make some of those, and then I'll freeze them, and then I'll eat them when I'm bored. So I need to show you this secret passage that I just found. So I keep my olive oil spray hidden up there because they used all mine. And by they, I mean Rachel. Anyways, so I was trying to get to it and I couldn't get it. And I like pushed it back. Oh my god, it's gonna explode. Hold on. I'm gonna use this throat coat tea. That won't explode. Okay, so I like pushed it back because I was trying to get it. It didn't do it. Now it's just gone. Did you see it? There's like a hole down here. There's just like a straight up hole down here. I didn't know that existed. But it really scared me because the like aerosol bottle of olive oil fell through the hole. Really threw me off. Anyways, that's how that's going. That was the oven preheating for my cornbread muffins, which I just need to put in the pan. But here's the batter. Looks. Cornbread muffins are going in. I think they look good. I made 12. No. 18? 3 times 9? 18? I made 18 of them. They should be good. Hopefully they come out of the pan. I didn't want to use more of Allison's things. What are they called? Jesus. Like muffin tins. I didn't want to use any more of those. So, I didn't. So I just put them right in. But I sprayed it really well, as you saw from the last one. And I watched the video back. You can't even see. But it does just like fall out of this hole. So, it's great. Alright, so I made hash browns. I shredded up that little bit of potato that I had left. They look pretty good. I'm probably gonna like dry them out or something. My corn muffins, the timer for those just went off. I might leave them in for another minute. Ugh. They look beautiful. And then I just melted just a little bit of the lid. Can you see the string hanging on it from the I'm baking my potato skins so I can eat them. But I also melted plastic. It's fine, it's only a container I use. That's the timer. My hash browns look great. Look. I dried them out. And I'm gonna put some spices in them. And I'm gonna make some eggs and nonsense. I'm so proud of them. I am cooking like a professional. Look at that. There's like onions and cabbage. I used some of the leftover cabbage. Not all of it. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's more cabbage. That's one of 2 bags of extra cabbage. But plus onion and beans and salsa. And look, there's eggs in the middle. I made a little egg hole and I'm gonna mix that all together. And then I have these cooking. My beautiful hash browns. It's good. It's really good. It's going super well. No, that's not true. It actually is going well. I'm very proud of myself. All of the cabbage fits in one bag. It's a good day. Look at that. I'm making some food. Okay, progress update. I've got this, which looks beautiful, and the hash browns. So I'm going to I have some granola, and I'm going to put the granola in the oven, do some cleanup, and then I'm going to put those in tortillas. So I have that is peanut butter, oil, and honey. And then I have this, which is like the dry part. I'm gonna put it all together. So far, so good. The chaos has gone down. I just need to finish before Allison gets home and I'll be all set. Okay, I've made my beautiful granola. Look at that. It looks so good. I'm really proud of it. I hope it turns out good. I think it's gonna turn out like in chunks, which is the good way that it turns out. I also did some cleanup, look. Ooh. I started putting things in the dishwasher because I'm gonna clean all of Allison's dishes so she doesn't have a cow when she gets home. And yeah, and then I just need to do the burritos. And then a little bit of organization, but I did organize all this. So that all, this, nope, that's Rachel's. This is all mine. So it's all nicely put away. And then I'm gonna put all of my shopping bags back in my car. And I will have done it. Good for me. I did it. I did it. I made these beautiful burritos. Aren't they gorgeous? I made 6 of them because that was how many tortillas I had. And then I have some extra, so I'm gonna make my lunch today with that. And then I just have to do some cleanup. Oh, and here's the granola. It looks great. I'm doing good. We did it. I did it. I officially did it. It looks beautiful. The towels are being washed. That looks nice. I organized the fridge. Look at that. It's so reasonable. It's not even like piled on top of each other. That's Rachel's. It's not even piled on top of each other. And the freezer looks great. Look, I have all my burritos. And I have my ice cream because I'll use this container for overnight oats because my old one got old and gross. Dishes are being washed. Dishes are being dried. All I have left to do is put this beautiful, beautiful granola into that bag because it's the only one big enough to fit it, but that bag is wet because it had cabbage in it. So once that, then I'll be all good. Just in time. Well, Snapchat cut me off, but just in time because that window blinds you when you're standing right here, which is where I stand to meal prep. So I got done just in time to not be blinded by the sun. And Allison's not even home yet, so success! Anyways, this is Randy's chaotic kitchen. I hope it was everything that you dreamed it would be. It was only minorly exhausting. Aww. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done.